We're going to be live in a second. We're live. Okay. Well, hello everybody. Happy, what day is it? Friday? Happy Friday night. So, if you are here for the very first time and you have not subscribed to the channel, you do want to do that. I guarantee it. Go ahead and hit subscribe and then hit the bell to get notifications. Now, for this video in specific, what we're going to be talking about is how to avoid burnout. Okay. And then in the video, I'm also going to talk about a challenge that I'm doing in my Gold Getters group. And I'm going to talk about what the prize for that challenge is going to be. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's going to be really good. So if you have questions, make sure that you ask them. And then I will go ahead and answer them at the end. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. So how to avoid burnout. The biggest thing here, you guys, whenever we're dealing with burnout, first of all, we are not robots, right? We get very excited about things and then we go, 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 go. And then we hit like this brick wall. If you're anything like me, you hit this brick wall and then all of a sudden you're just toast. And then you're very lucky if you even can pick it up to continue further at all. Right? How many people have hit a brick wall and then are just like, that's not for me. I'm not about that life. I can't do that. That's like, I just can't, that isn't the life that I want. Right? So there are two things that we need to think about here. And one of them is whenever we are go, 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 going, there are people, so I'm with Young Living and a lot of people that are watching are with Young Living, but there are people that are looking to us as an example of what this business, what being successful in this business entails and what it looks like. So if you are go, 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 busy, 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 busy all the time and are showing people that you are running yourself ragged and all of these things, people are not, it doesn't matter how much money you're making, people are not going to want that life. They're not going to want it. And they may think that they can't have it, that they can't even do that in the first place. So let's instead treat ourselves better, right? And in turn, show them a way of building a sustainable business where you can continue to be really, really successful, but not have to run yourself into the ground, not have to sacrifice your family, not have to sacrifice your relationships, and not have to sacrifice the good life in order to be able to make money and things like that, right? So that's what we're going to be going over today. So, first thing, and this is like a macro, like a huge deal in what we're going to be doing, and then we're going to break it down into a micro version of itself. But the big idea is that what you're going to do is you're going to set up quick windows of massive action. Okay, so you're going to set up. Maybe so what we're getting ready to do here in my Gold Getters group anyway, is we're getting ready to do a 20 and 30, which are done by a lot of people, but that's 20 signups in 30 days, right? So that requires massive action, right? You have to do a lot in those 30 days. Now, is that going to completely revolutionize your business in 30 days? You got it. Yes, absolutely. It's going to. But does it need to completely take over your life? No. But this is going to be a window, a month, right? So a window of massive action that then the next month, you're not going to need to take as massive amount of action. I don't know, you guys, something like that. This is, just signed up for 20 and 30. Yeah, we're doing it the oily way. So the very first time that I did 20 and 30, you guys, I did 45 and 30. So that's what I'm teaching, is how to do that. And it's massive action, right? You do a lot in those 30 days. It's possible. You can absolutely do it. I tell you exactly how to do it. I don't just give you obscure, fluffy, overarching ideas of do this kind of thing and do this kind of thing. No, I'm going to say, you do this, and then you do this, and then you do this, and then you do this. And I tell you, based on what I did myself, I do not hold secrets back from anybody. I don't feel like that serves anybody. And I want for you guys to succeed. And just because you win doesn't mean I lose. And that goes for the entire world, right? And if we can model that behavior, then we're going to be making some massive shifts in this world. And I look forward to that. Carrie, I cannot wait for this. It's exactly what I need from right now. It's exactly what everybody needs. It's what everybody needs. And it's going to be very fun. So don't think like, oh, I'm going to do this thing and it's going to freak me out. You're going to stretch. You're going to stretch beyond who you thought you were. You're going to stretch into the superhero version of yourself that you kind of knew was there, but you didn't know how to pull out, right? You're going to stretch into that version of yourself, and your family's going to see you stretch into that version of yourself, and your family's going to be like, yeah, she's got this. Mom got this, right? Like it's going to be that kind of thing. Amy, are you answering questions at the end? I am absolutely answering questions at the end. Let's see. We are setting up windows of massive action. So whenever I say that, you don't go hard in the paint, right? You don't go hard all year long, like boom, 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 all year long, and think that you're not going to run into a brick wall. You will absolutely burn yourself out. What you need to do is you need to take, if it's 30 days, of just really getting at it, like the 20 and 30 that we're going to do, and then take 30 days, not off, but you sit back for 30 days. You sort of, at that point, once you've got, the 20 and 30 done, once you've got that done, then the next month it's more about soft education, training people, helping people with their questions and things like that, which require a lot less of that massive action, right? So it's got a different vibe to it. It's got a different feel to it. It's more relaxing. So that is how you avoid burnout, is you don't go hard all of the time. You set up intentionally these windows of massive action. Now let's look at what that looks like on a microcosm or on a daily level, okay? Because that's a very big overarching version. So in a daily level, within your day, you will also do that very same thing. You will set up windows of massive action. Somebody in one of the groups earlier today was saying, like, how do you, because one of my things that I do is I message at least 10 people a day. And they were like, how do you keep up with all of those messages? And I feel like a lot of us, especially as women, whenever we see a message come in, we immediately think we need to please, right? We immediately think I need to message that person back. That person shouldn't have to wait. We immediately think we need to jump into woman mode, right? And serve and answer the questions and all of those things, right? We need to serve ourselves. We need to take care of our families. We need to show our families that they have our time as well. And the way that we do that is you set up an hour in the morning and an hour at night, or however much time you want that window to take. It doesn't make a difference. Honestly, it doesn't matter how much time that window is. It's just that you have to stick to that window. But when you have that, when you're in the window, say it's a 30-minute window, if you're in the window, you are doing massive action. You're not ho-humming through your window. You are messaging the people. You are responding to people. You are, if you're initiating other messages, if you're posting, if you're writing a blog, something like that, get it done in that window. I'm telling you right now that I used to spend 8 hours a day on work that whenever I started this window method now takes me 2 hours a day. I am saving, which time is better than money in my opinion, I am saving 6 hours a day of things that I was doing that I now, because whenever you say, okay, I've got 2 hours to get this stuff done, and then you accept no, what is it? Nobody can bother you, it's you and your work alone, right? Distractions. That was the word. Isn't that funny? I couldn't remember the word distraction. Anyway, so whenever you have your 2 hour window, no distractions, you're only doing that work, you're going to get it done. Okay. So don't worry about, how much time it is. You'll get what you need to get done. I promise that. So whenever you're messaging people and they're messaging you back, you message them back in your window that you have set aside, right? And that all depends on your windows are going to be up to you, right? So if you work 40 hours a week and maybe you have a second job and you're taking care of your family, maybe you have 30 minutes a day. Maybe you have 15 minutes a day. No matter how much time you have, it's okay, but use that time. Don't think I only have 15 minutes a day, so then do nothing. Don't do that. That's not going to serve you. If you have 15 minutes a day, then use your 15 minutes a day. You know what I'm saying? Don't like be messaging people and allow them to sort of tear into every part of your life because you haven't set aside a window. Set aside that window because you're going to burn yourself out because you're going to feel like you're always working. Okay. When you have those windows set aside, then you're going to be able to say like, okay, cool. So now I've got this time and I'm going to go ahead and do my work right now. And that includes messaging people. And this is my time. And then whenever I'm done, then I go and I do something else. Okay. Working. Some people enjoy working like that. Okay. And if that's you, bless you, that's totally fine. Then I'm not talking to you. I love you so much, but I'm not talking to you right now in this video. If you enjoy working. But if you need that downtime and if that doesn't serve you, then you need to set up those windows because this business isn't sustainable for you if you can't make it fit into what you love about your life. Does that make sense? You're not going to make it, it's not going to be sustainable because your body is naturally, your psyche, your spirit, your soul is going to kick back against this thing that is taking away from your family. Do you see? Like you have to make sure that you organize it so you don't get to a point where you're like, no, it's not worth it. Make it worth it. Make it worth it. Make it on your terms. Let's see. And that's really it. That's how you don't get burnt out. So on the macro, on the big, in the big scheme of things, I talk with my hands a whole lot. In the big scheme of things, it's go really hard for like a month or a week or 2 weeks or whatever. Go really hard for a little while and then slow down. And then within your days, do the exact same thing. Go really hard in those times that you have and then slow down. And then go hard and then slow down. So if you're thinking right now, I like to call it elephants in the room. So you may be thinking right now, okay, so whenever the macro is going really hard, what did the days look like? Your windows are bigger. Your windows are bigger where you're going to be producing a lot of massive action. Your windows will be bigger. That's what that looks like. It doesn't mean that it's all day. It means that your windows are bigger. And that's whatever percentage bigger you can handle. Okay. This business is not a one size fits all, and it doesn't need to be a one size fits all. You guys have a strategy. If you're doing Go for Gold with me, if you're doing Bring on the Builders, if you're doing 20 and 30, if you're doing anything that I ever create in life, you've got a strategy. That's what I do. So you've got a strategy. You know exactly how your left foot goes in front of your right foot. You know exactly how to do the things. You just need to set aside the time to be able to do it so you don't drive yourself nuts in the process, right? Okay, so now I'm going to take questions. Katie Lynn, you harvest what you sowed. Absolutely. During that sit back and reflection time, plant the seeds during massive action and then enjoy the harvest. You got it 100% yes. Let's see. Proven. Every time that I find out someone is coming over and I have to clean the house in 1 hour, I can get it done. Yes, exactly. Melissa Brown, window strategy. I love it. It'll keep you from going nuts, you guys. It'll keep you from going nuts. Okay, increase window timeframes. Got it. Yeah, I knew somebody had to be thinking that because you're probably like, but if the windows always look the same, how does the macro ever change? Yeah, you just increase your window times. That's all that it is. Okay, now let's get into the 20 and 30. Whoo, the 20 and 30 prize. I was going over this, and I'm still going to have a conversation on Wednesday with corporate to see if I can add things to this via corporate. I would really love to be able to add some fun stuff from them, but that's a conversation that we're getting on a Zoom call on Wednesday. So I'm not making any promises or anything at all. Okay, but our prize that's coming from us, that's coming from me and my family, right? That's whenever you guys get prizes, it's from Mike and I and Nora. We'll say Nora. It's from Nora, Mike, and I whenever you guys get any prizes, okay? With our stuff, when we give away money or we give away whatever, it's coming from the Krejcis, okay? So, and yes, that's how you pronounce that. So what we're going to be giving away to the person. Now you have to sign up obviously for the 20 and 30 challenge. Let me put the link in here really quick. So it's golden6.com/20 in 30. That's your link. So you do have to be signed up for it. And you do have to be doing it in the month of February, okay? So if you were to do it at any point in the future, it'll be around for all of eternity. It will be around forever. This prize is just for the February 2020, that month, okay? So the person that signs up the most people in February, all right. So the person that signs up the most people in February is going to win $500. $500 just for doing what you do anyway. And you might be saying, like, why are you going to give somebody a prize that isn't even on your team? Have we met? First of all, have we met? My goal is to get Gary's vision out there. If you haven't ever heard my own mission, my mission is very similar to Gary's mission, but he has said it so well and so eloquently, and it's everywhere. I will get behind his mission and I will push his mission out there, because it's that we're very similar that way. So because of Gary, let's push his vision out there, right? And to push his vision out there, I have to show you guys exactly how to do this in a graceful, authentic way that takes fear out of it, right? That makes you not afraid to move forward, because people need us. People need to hear what we have to say. And I'm going to teach you how to do that. And if I have to put a prize of $500 up there for us to move this vision out quickly, then that's what I'm going to do. Then that's what I'm going to do. So $500 to one person, the person that signs up the most people. Now you might be saying, how do you know how many people get signed up? At the end of the month, I'm going to have you run your report through the back end of Young Living. There's, in our back end, we can run a report of personally enrolled people. It's all going to happen on March 1st. Everybody's going to run their report from the month before. And then the person who believes they have the most, you're going to send me your report and I'm going to have it double checked, okay, with Young Living. All right. So that's how that's going to go. Let's see. Oh, man. Annie, oh, my goodness. That's an amazing prize. Being ridiculously competitive. I'm all in. Yes. I know I'm crazy competitive, too. And you guys, my team's allowed to play also. So you guys have got like some competition, because my own team they're kind of rock stars. They're kind of rock stars. Like we were all born and bred together in this sort of like this biosphere of Young Living, which is awesome. So everybody's gunning for it. And I've got some pretty red folks on my team that I know are probably watching this video right now that are like, oh man, this is on. Carrie, what? Well, that's amazing. Well, heck yeah. Sophie, so generous. Hashtag because of Gary. Absolutely. Jody, that's freaking awesome. You are amazing. Aw. Jody just had to sign up today. You guys, this can change your business completely. if you listen to Eric Worre talk about the 20 and 30, because it's loosely based on his 20 and 30, but I've tweaked it into a way that we do it with Young Living, because you can't do the same things that you would do with like a legal services network marketing company. You can't do the same thing you would do with that with Young Living. You can't. It's not, we are a different breed. We are a heart-centered breed. We are a mission-driven breed. We are not just a dollars and cents driven breed, right? So we need to do things differently, and we need to be able to, in order for everyone to be able to do it, right? We need to be able to speak from our hearts, speak from our souls, and then also have it lead to sales, because that is what it is, right? Whenever they buy something, their lives are going to be changed, typically, right? So that it does lead to that, but it's more mission driven than dollars and cents driven. So it requires some different steps, in my opinion. And like I said, whenever I did my first 20 and 30, I got 45 and 30. So I'm not going to be surprised at all if I see some 40s, 45s, 50s, 60s. Who knows? Maybe somebody's going to just jump real high and do a 70 and 30. I mean, we do have like new PSKs coming out tomorrow. Yeah. And products and stuff like that. We've got a pretty exciting day tomorrow, I believe. So yeah. Katie, I'll be rooting for everyone. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. And you know, we all win. That's the fun part. We all win. One person wins $500. Yeah, that's true. We all win though, supporting each other. And at first, you guys, I wasn't going to do a 20 and 30 group. But now I'm actually going to. So I'm going to set up a 20 and 30 group, and it'll start going live on Monday. The classes are going to go in there, and then they're also going to be in the learning platform as well. But I want you guys to be able to be cheering each other on. I want you to be sharing what's working, and when you have a win, or maybe when you need somebody to pick you up, right? Like, that's what we're all about. So I am going to create a group for that. My initial thought was people are going to be like, oh, Martha's creating another group, which, like, it should, honestly, I should have a t-shirt that says, Martha created another group, because I think that is what people think about me. But really, I want for it to be that camaraderie and that community. And we're doing this. We're doing this thing. We are manning the mission, right? That's Gary may have passed, but the mission is still here, and we will carry that on. Sorry, I thought I was going to cry. We are going to carry that on. We are going to move that forward. We are going to be the ones that say, listen, we got this. We got this. We can just look up to Young Living Corporate and be like, you guys, we got this. Don't sweat it. We got this. And it's a beautiful thing, you guys. Katie Lynn, will we be able to get into the group if we sign up for it in the future? Just like, oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that's how all of that. Yes, absolutely. Okay, you guys. Well, I'm going to pop off here. I'm doing a team training in about a half hour, so I'm going to take a breather. You guys have an awesome night. Oh, Carrie, I love all the groups because it helps me remember which module I'm working on. Oh, I love that. I love it. Awesome. Have an awesome night, you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.